You know, in the world of hospitality today, what's the real difference between a business that's absolutely thriving and one that's just kind of getting by? It's not just about the talent in the kitchen or the charisma out front. It's about data. Today, we're going to break down how a simple shift in how you manage things can completely change your bottom line.
Just think about it for a second. When your team is super small, yeah, you can probably get away with running everything from memory. But the moment you start to grow, that informal, it's all in my head approach, it stops being a strength and starts becoming a massive financial risk. Every little thing that gets forgotten, every cost that's misremembered, that's money leaking right out of your profits.
And this leads us to two totally different kinds of managers. On one hand, you've got the firefighter. This person is always reacting, always putting out fires, because all their information is scattered. Food costs are in some spreadsheet, schedules are on a clipboard, invoices are stuffed in a drawer. But then, you have the pilot. The pilot uses one central system to actually chart a course. They turn all that chaos into strategic intelligence. They can see the storm coming and just navigate around it.
So one of the biggest mistakes these firefighter managers make is they're only looking at one tiny piece of the puzzle. And when you do that, you get a dangerously incomplete picture of your business's actual health. This right here just perfectly sums up the problem. I mean, it's so easy to obsess over ingredient costs, right? It's the stuff you can touch and see. But if that's all you're looking at, you've got no control over your speed or your direction. You're basically just steering a car that's not going anywhere.
So, the metric you really need to be focused on is prime cost. This is, without a doubt, the single most important number for understanding if your operation is financially healthy. And it's actually really simple. It's just your total cost of goods sold plus your total labor cost. Put them together, and that's the real engine of your business.
And here it is, the magic number. You really want to keep your prime cost below 60% of your total revenue. So why 60%? Well, because staying under that benchmark is the key to financial stability. It's what allows you to give consistent, high-quality service without completely burning out your team or, your bank account.
Okay, so how do you become a pilot? Well, you need a cockpit, and the solution is what we're calling a command console, a centralized system that gives you all the controls you need to navigate like a pro.
Now, what's so cool about this is what the console actually tracks. I mean, yeah, it puts all your data in one place, but it also gives you real-time info on your labor, like your sales per labor hour. And listen, this is not about micromanaging your people. It's about supporting them. The data helps you spot bottlenecks in your process, not flaws in your staff. It helps you ask the right questions, like, is our scheduling off? Or is this process totally broken?
And that brings us to a really critical shift in culture. This isn't just about staring at numbers on a screen. It's about using that data to open up a real conversation with your team, a conversation that's built on trust and respect, not fear.
Let's be totally honest for a minute. We've all seen this happen. A mistake is made in the kitchen, and it just quietly gets hidden away. So why does that happen? Is it because people are unprofessional? Or they just don't care?
Almost never. The real reason is a totally human one. It's a fear of being judged or blamed. And that culture of fear, it leads to hidden problems, and hidden problems absolutely kill your profit. But a good system can actually help fix a bad culture by making data this neutral tool for just getting better together.
This is where this whole idea of operational stewardship comes into play. It completely reframes what control even means. Instead of being this top-down, I'm the boss thing, it becomes a shared responsibility. Every single person on the team becomes a guardian of the business's financial health because they finally understand how their actions actually fit into the big picture.
I absolutely love this concept. With a bin audit, you're not shaming someone for waste, you're treating the waste itself as a data point. The trash can literally becomes an honest consultant telling you where your process is falling apart. And then you can have a really productive chat with the team about how to protect their own time and energy, because every piece of wasted product is effort they're just going to have to do all over again.
So what's the ultimate goal of all this? What's the end game? It's really about thinking bigger. It's about moving beyond just running the business day to day and actually building a valuable, lasting asset.
This path right here shows you how it all connects. It starts by setting up a consistent routine, looking at your data every single day. From there, you start to develop this deep awareness by living the numbers, and that naturally leads you to documenting your processes, creating this central digital playbook. And then, finally, you turn all that operational greatness into a scalable corporate asset.
And this, right here, is the ultimate test. If your entire operation depends on one person's memory and talent, you don't have a business asset, you have a critical dependency. The second that person walks out the door, the value of your business just collapses. A true system makes excellence part of the business itself, not just part of one person.
And it's important to know this isn't just some theory someone cooked up. This methodology was born from real, in-the-trenches experience, but it's also been refined and validated by academic programs at world-class schools like Bocconi University. This is where street smarts and rigorous financial engineering come together to create a framework that's actually proven to work.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Take a good, honest look at your own operation. Is all your knowledge captured in a system that makes your business a scalable asset? Or is it all just stuck in someone's head, making them an indispensable firefighter? Are you building a business, or are you just building a dependency?